Honor my, oops. A little more underprepared than usual this week. Let me see if the stream is actually starting. Okay, it says we got a stream going, baby. All right. We got the Zoom meeting going. Haven't had anybody come in yet. See, oh, I don't have the radios going. That's kind of important. Seems to be working. I don't need both of these, though. I forget how I fix this. Just turn this one off. Oh, okay. Let's see if I get my video to work. Hey, it works. Great. As far as the position of the camera, my desk needs cleaning again. Need a way to elevate it a little bit. There. Let's mute it. It's true, I am muted.
AS6 enemy.
There's Sam. I don't know what's... Jeff sent out my email. I didn't even look. Did I forget to put forward to club or something?
Right.
Oh, yep, it's on here. Good. Break. Did Jeff just say break? Wrong frequency. There we go.
Mike, this is Jeff on KB6CA. Yeah, Dave just sent me an email and I just sent it out for the Zoom. Okay, very good. K6RJA, WA6UYJ. Jeff said that Dave just sent out an email to Jeff, and he'll send it out. So it looks like there will be a Zoom session.
That's not true. I sent it out about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, Mike, I'm already on it. I just got the link and I opened it up. So I'm on now. Zoom. And thanks for that, K6RJ.
Give me some lights.
KI6NME, this is WA6UIJ. Go ahead, boss.
I see Jeff's here, but I don't see Jeff yet.
Hey, Dave.
How you doing,
Sam.
Jeff?
Okay,
Good.
so I don't know whether Father Ron will be here or not. If he is not, you're going to go ahead and take 2 meters. That sounds good.
How do you all,
happy to,
or you two all?
do 440, and somebody else can pick up 220.
There we are.
Up to that, or that'll be good. See if we can get Randy, because he's got a regular 50-watt radio.
Now you guys can gaze upon my handsome face.
We've been
Okay,
waiting for this all day, Jeff.
K6RJ.
Well, I ate my
WA6UIJ.
banana nut
Hey,
bread.
Randy, do you want to do 220 tonight?
I just finished my tuna fish sandwich.
I had my fish and chips about an hour ago.
Okay, well, I'll be
go.
glad to do 440. Why don't you check with him, Sam, when he comes back on frequency?
Copy from a local restaurant or?
No, just the frozen fish stick.
And Sam,
fillet.
let you know we've got him
I
early for
not the
Larry,
fish.
They're okay.
MAE, and he's an
It's
early
just one of those
on
things that change up. I only eat about
240
once a
and
week.
220.
Jeff, I copied that.
Never on
Thank you.
Friday because I used to be a
enemy.
Catholic, so I'd never eat fish on Friday anymore.
Oh, there
Don't
you
tell
go.
Father Ron. And I'm teasing, of course. I would not limit myself from eating fish on Friday. That would be silly.
Yes, it's
I'm not
one
spiteful.
of my favorite dishes.
I guess I got to fix my squelch. It's kind of noisy. It's a repeater.
And if you ever, amazingly enough, if you ever down at the Red Robin, which is a hamburger joint,
Yeah.
high-end hamburger joint.
I've had their fish. It's really good.
It is delicious.
I
That's the only
know.
thing I get there.
I know. I haven't eaten at that one, but the one in Irvine, I used to go there all the time.
The same. I've been in the one in Red, and I never order a hamburger.
Yeah. That's very good. You know, it's not too bad over here at the what's the name of that dumb place where we used to take our guests for the when we did our club meetings.
Applebee's?
Applebee's, yeah, their fish is pretty good. Their fish and
Yeah,
chips
I
is pretty
have it
good.
there every once in a while. It's
not
pretty
too-
good.
It's not too bad.
Never get it at Marla's.
No, yeah, it's not the kind of thing you want to get at Marla's.
No, bad.
That's not good.
Bad idea. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. Well, I didn't get any water. What do I do? Have water somewhere? Aha!
Thank goodness.
It's pretty close to empty, unfortunately. So I'll have to refresh my water here soon. I wonder if Father Ron's going to show up. Is there anybody ready to cover?
He probably won't.
And when he does, he always shows up like 3 minutes before.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Sam will pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam's always ready.
Dave, how's my volume right here?
Your volume's fine.
Is
How
it?
about me? Do I sound good?
Yeah, on CalArts, the net, which is Echolink,
Yeah.
they say that my volume is low, but they can hear me.
This is what it is it's Echolink has its own input adjustments. And it does this silly thing called auto volume. You really want to turn it off because what happens is the first time you accidentally bump the microphone or something, it shoots the volume, and puts it way down so you can barely be heard.
So there's something in there.
It tries to automatically adjust itself. So
is there something in there that I can check?
yeah, it's a set. It's going to be a setting in WinLink, but I'll help you with it if you want. No problem.
Yeah. And then let's see, what was the other thing? I was talking. Oh yeah. Again, that was Echolink. Yeah, they're both Echolink.
Yeah. I said WinLink.
Yeah, this group back in Florida, and they were saying, "Yeah, I can understand you, Jeff, but it's really low."
Volume's low. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
It's just gonna be the setting on Echolink.
Yeah.
Echolink, all that great audio anyhow, is it?
No, it's not bad if you use a good microphone, actually.
Yeah.
The main thing about Echolink
really
is the
good.
delay. There's a long delay when you're talking to somebody and you're on the radio.
Couple
and
seconds.
you're talking to somebody on Echolink. There's usually about a second delay, and so it makes things. You have to wait an extra long time.
Yeah.
If you're an impatient ham, you'd never make it with that.
No. Well, Sounds pretty quiet. I've just heard Mike and Larry, MAE, on there, and that's it. Oh, and this guy named Randy,
Yeah,
K6RJA.
Larry.
I just turned it up because I had the wrong frequency in there for the longest time. Oh, okay. It's on the repeater now.
Yeah, you do have Larry down as an early.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's the only one I heard.
Yeah. There's a little article.
KD6 QGR, KD6 JZ.
Nope, doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound good.
Well.
AS6 enemy comment.
Yep, there is.
That was
That's Sam.
Sam. No, that wasn't Sam. I think, or what?
Yeah, it was. It was Sam.
That was Sam. He's
Sam,
calling
your
you.
frequency's open. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, if he's not showing at 6:30, I'll go ahead and call.
Okay, thank you very, very much. We appreciate it a lot. KD6 JZ.
Well, there is a couple of second delay here.
That's true. He'll probably come in at the very last moment and say, "I'm here. I'm ready." Did you ever read the script where it says, "Be on the frequency at least a half an hour before"? And take earlies. Okay.
I'm surprised it's just the three of us on here.
I know it is kind of surprising, isn't it?
I wonder. Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to have to give Scott his check-in notice there.
Oh yeah.
I still have it handy. I probably should have a little better penmanship, but oh well. He got the gist of it.
Your audio can really go crazy, Randy. It kind of breaks up periodically. I think it's the Wi-Fi. Better run a cable.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. It goes, Dave, you were doing really well, and Jeff was breaking up, and now you guys swapped. He's real smooth in the
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, then you're breaking up.
It's all about timing, probably, more than anything else.
Yeah, see, now you're fine. I don't know.
That's what I mean. It's like when you happen to be having the bad connection or whatever, the signal block. But I'm guessing. I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I guess it's the wonder of the internet.
It's wonderful.
Probably if it goes through Russia or not.
They had some denial of service attacks going on earlier this week. I think it was Monday. I tell you, this week has been so confusing to me. It was either Monday or yesterday. They had QST. Pretty widespread.
Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is San, Kilo Radio 6, November Mike Echo, and I will be working as net control this evening from my home out here on the west side of town. Anyway, although this isn't directed at any stations with emergency traffic, may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio information net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for announcements. Does anybody have any announcements? If so, please come with your call. Put you in order.
Hey, Scott.
A6RJA. The old director-at-large himself, the helpful hardware man. Go ahead, Randy.
Well, Captain Sunshine, we have a Zoom meeting going on during the net that Jeff has sent a link out to, and there's only 4 people on it, crying shame. So if everybody would like to jump in, now's the time. Back to net control. Thank you, sir.
would have liked to, but 6:30 showed up too quick, and I didn't get it all. I'm there. It's over there hanging, waiting for me to come back and finish. But thanks for that, Jeff. Big Boss, you got anything for us?
No. Was he talking to me?
That was Randy. Have some updates on field day activities. All right. Let's see now. With no announcements. If there are any stations with additional announcements, I just asked about that. Stand by for the 2-meter roll call.
KM6UWI Ed with an announcement.
Ed, so good to hear you, Councilman, sir. Come on.
Thanks, Sam. Testing has resumed in Yucaipa. It's not at the Calamasa Senior Center. It's still the second Thursday of the month over at the Episcopal Church in Yucaipa, right down 5th Street. It's real easy to get to. There's limited seating, so you need to email Daryl for availability, and I passed my extra last week. And if Jeff takes note, he can update my records. Back to you, Sam, KM6UWI.
Copy that. Did you copy that, Jeff?
I certainly did, Sam. Congratulations, Ed, and I'll make that change.
He's got to be one smart individual, that's for sure. Does anybody else have any announcements? All right, I'm going to be working off of the June 3rd, 2020 active roll call. Starting at the top, the old top man himself, N6AGB. Joe.
Well, thank you for the old man compliment. Joe, N6AGB, Yucaipa.
Thank you. Good signal there. You're hitting the repeater wonderfully. Let's see if Mike's back around. Our treasurer, KK6BUW. Mike?
This is KK6BUW. No traffic. Back to you, Sam.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Treasurer, sir. How about Dick now? KF6BWH. Dick, you timer.
Good evening, Sam. This is Dick, KF6BWH, but no traffic.
Copy that. I think you're one of the founding fathers. You're very close to it. All right, Dick. Good to hear you tonight. Fine signal. Let's see if my friend Warren over there, NF6C, Warren. Negative contact. Mr. Secretary, sir. KB6CA, Jeff.
This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, and thanks for leaping into the breach, Sam, taking over for Father Ron.
Well, I've kind of dealt that as my assignment for net controllers. I'll fill in whenever we have a problem. All right, let's move on down to Ed. I think this is Lame Duck 2, W6EJM. Ed?
He's working, I guess.
All right, how about the ex-visitor, K6EMF, Gene, out of Beaumont?
The ex-visitor.
Good evening, Sam. Good evening to the net. This is Gene, K6EMF in Beaumont, and I don't know if this is an announcement or not, but at 7 o'clock on the Clara repeater, 145220, I'll be co-hosting the Trivia Net with NYG Julie. On top of my other net on Keller. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Y'all have a great evening. God bless. This is Gene, K6EMF in Beaumont, EMF in Beaumont, back to net control.
Copy that. Is that at 1900, did you say?
Yes, sir, 1900.
All right, copy that. Thank you. Let's move on down from Gene now to see if we can get out to East Hemet there. Edie, KN6EMT. Edie?
Good evening, Sam. This is KN6EMT, Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
I was good having breakfast with you and Earl, and I got you at full scale. You're hitting that repeater beautifully today. All right. How about Bill, KN6F1 FYB. How you doing over there, Bill? Negative contact. How about Joe? I had lunch with him the other day. KK6FYE. Joe, Mr. Vecca, sir? It's usually about mealtime for him and Mama, so he's the head chef doing all the work over there, so we'll give him a bye for sure. How about the old voice of the San Gorgonio Pass? W6GRH, George!
Good evening, Sam, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6GRH.
Mighty fine signal, George. You're doing an excellent job. As always, N6HR, Ken out of, Desert Hot Springs.
Hello, Sam and Nanette. N6HR, Desert Hot Springs, no traffic. You're sounding good.
Likewise. Best I've heard you in almost a week now, for sure. How about we move down to Mike, KM6ICT. Mike, are you there? Here's another member close to being a founding father. AJ6LN, old loose nickel Steve himself.
Yeah, this is AJ6LN, and thanks, Sam, for picking up the net. I appreciate it, and I'm sure everyone else does too. AJ6LN.
It's nice to do a little bit once in a while. And Larry out of the plantation, KD6MAE, has an early across 2 meter 440 and 220. So we'll move down to Dwight now, KD6MLS. How are we doing, Dwight? We don't have Dwight tonight.
Repeater reporting.
I'll check myself in as net controller. Move on down to the old treasurer here himself, KJ6NRR Pete.
Well, hello, Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. I have no traffic, so back to you.
A beautiful signal there, Pete. Beautiful signal. How about our friend out in Whitewater now, KB6OUJ, Dave. We'll catch up with him later because he got to go back to work here. I think it was this week that he got started. How about the guy that used to back me up and keep me straight throughout this 4 years prior to this one? WB6, no, that's I just called that guy. KF6POG, John. Must be eating some of my mama's good cooking. Let's see, K6QGR, Father Ron.
Not surprising.
I think I'm going to give Randy a new title now. The voice of Cherry Valley. K6RJA, Randy.
Well, thanks for doing the net, Captain Sunshine. And I want to give Ed a shout-out for joining that extra club. And congratulations. And back to net control, sir, K6RJA.
Captain Sunshine.
Copy that. How about Michael, KM6RRS. Mike?
Yes, this is KM6RRS. Michael here in Banning. I had a comment.
Go ahead. We'll be glad to hear it.
Okay. Well, last week, I'm not sure who was running the lower sideband net, but I did hear them call my name. Unfortunately, even though I have my general license, I do not have the hardware to talk back. I was listening on an Eaton shortwave radio, and I just wanted to let them know that I did hear them loud and clear. This is KM6RRS. Back to you, Sam.
All right, thank you for that, and I do remember that, and I think I might have mentioned that to the net controller at the time. All right, got a good signal now. No, doing real good there. How my neighbor just to the east here in the next track, KG6 SOI, Ron, and also outlook for our alternate EOC.
Good evening, Sam and Annette. Thank you for filling in. That's all the traffic.
All right, Ron. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's see if we can get the other half out of East Hemet now. Earl, KM6SPY. Had breakfast with him also Saturday.
This is Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl East Hemet. Congratulations, Ed. Back to net control.
Very fine job there, Earl. Full scale, full scale. How about our current director at large, KJ6UUS, DJ? Heard DJ around for almost a week. I think he might be
busy
out somewhere having a good
something.
time.
Maybe he's working.
How about the Mr. Councilman now, KM6UWI, Ed?
Thank you, Sam. I'm still here, KM6UWI, and thank you for all the congratulations. Back to net control.
Thank you, thank you. How about Tina tonight? WA6WFV, Tina.
Well, this is Tina. I'm here, WA6WFV.
The wonderful voice of Sun Lakes there. How about another heavy voice out of Sun Lakes? K6WN, Flip.
Yeah, good evening, Sam and the net. Hey, you're sounding good as usual. Great net control person. This is Flip, K6WM, no traffic, back to net.
Yeah, you need early we're out now for the rest of the... You want early rest across the board?
Please do. Thank you, Sam. K6WM will be clear.
Copy that then. How about my friend up at North Beaumont? Just about far north as you can go and still stay in Beaumont. KI6WOD, Scott. I don't think he's home, but I'm going to call him anyway.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Scott, KI6WOD. I am home, Sam, for a little bit, but I'm going to try to check into all the nets. If I'm not, please give me an early. I will have to run out of here and chase back down to Loma Linda to get my wife, but I tried to come home. She had to work late, so... Anyways, no traffic, back to net control. Congratulations to Ed also getting his extra there. That's great. Back to you, Sam.
Copy that. Yeah, I had some inside information that y'all was running late today, so that's why. But it's good to hear you. Glad you made it. Mr. President, sir, KD6ZJZ, President Dave.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and congratulations to Ed on his extra. Also, just Pete, if you're still listening, please check out the website. I did make the necessary adjustments. It does now show that we are going to be open for testing by appointment only for the July 2020, whatever it is, 28th, something like that, test date. So check it out online at our at our website, whiskey6paparomeo.charlie.org. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
And another question: where do they have to go to enroll for an appointment?
Pete, KJ6NRR. They would have to pre-register with me by contacting me at my email.
I'll explain
or my
on the
phone.
website, by the way.
And it's at the ARRL website that they give that information.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate the fill-in for that. Do we have any members to this wonderful organization that I either missed or running late or whatever that would like to check in that I failed to contact?
A comment.
Go with a comment.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. Pete, if just check it out. Make sure that what I did is adequate. Let me know if you want any changes. Thanks. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Copy that, Dave.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any other late or additional information needs to be admitted at this time, please come.
Sam, this is Mike, WA6UIJ. You missed me, but I'm here. And I want to also congratulate Ed on getting his extra.
And just as a piece of information, Rod, KD6HVT, who is a silent key, was listed in the July issue of QST. Just as a point of information. That's all the traffic I have. Back to net control.
I know why I missed you, because when I was talking to you earlier, I checked you in, so I didn't have to stop and talk. Sorry about that. I'll try to make up for it some other time. All right, moving on down the line. Any other late or miss? Please come with your call. Well, hearing none, we'll move on down to our visitors, starting with Mario, W6OH. Are you there today, Mario? Negative contact. Let's see if we can get another Hammett one in here now. KI6ADQ, Ed.
KI6ADQ, Hammett. Evening, Sam.
Good to hear you, Ed. Glad you could make it. You got a nice full scale. Okay, let's go to Henry now. KN6CQL, Henry.
This is Henry, KN6CQL out of Beaumont, Region 59. Back to you.
That's your full scale with your beautiful audio, Henry. You're doing a mighty fine job there. All right. Do we have any late or missed either visitors and or members? If you do, please come with your call. Do we have any new visitors that would like to check in? Son of a gun. No comment. All right. Does anybody have any further traffic that they'd like to bring before the net this evening? So the announcements that I have that there is testing over at Cal Mesa. Need to get a hold of Dale over there in regards to that. And then there's some, we have at our, I'll talk about that when I get to that point on the list here. All right, that completes the 2-meter roll call. This is Sam, KI6NME. And let's see, they have a different. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the 4th Thursday of each month. It's been done by Zoom lately, and probably will be this month also. FYI, once we get rid of this pandemic and Beaumont opens the City Hall and we have things set up, we might be back in room 2. But who knows what has happened in the meantime. Anyway, TBA, to be announced. All members to check each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks for all of those who checked in this evening. It was an absolute pleasure. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. Please stand by for the informal net 440. Let's see, I think Mike, UIJ is going to be running that. And so this is the 2-meter net is now closed at 1850 hours. Good evening, all. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
Great job, Sam, K6RJ.
I tell you, from you, that is a highly valued note for sure. KS6 enemy.
Whoops.
Hey, Sam, K6WM, you got a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to get more familiar with the San Gorgonio Hospital. I've got July 1 from a 2-meter net, so I need to know where to go over that. I've not been over there. Go ahead.
Well, due to the pandemic, we haven't been going there.
Okay, I'm just looking at the next schedule, and there's no note in there saying it's been postponed or nixed or whatever. So, okay, if it's still the old way, then don't have to go over there, right?
Right, yes. And if they do, usually I go over and I'll get you in, introduce you to the security, and show you how to get into the room and all that other stuff. It'll be no problem. Be my pleasure.
Hey, Sam, thanks. I'll just assume we're not doing that unless I hear otherwise. 7-3, thank you, Sam. K6WM will be clear.
Copy that. You're absolutely correct. KS6 enemy.
Okay, let's open this back up.
Call sign? I take it that's an old call sign?
Where?
Your plate.
Oh, yeah. Scott, you're muted, Scott. You got your sound muted. Can I unmute Scott's sound?
I think he's muted.
He's muted.
You're right.
You guys talking to me?
There we go.
No, not
so
you.
That is my dad's call signs.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I knew that.
And Derek has it now.
It's Derek's.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So that's going to go on Derek's new car.
What's that?
That's going on Derek's new car?
Yeah. Well, actually, his is right here right now.
Oh, he's got one? Okay.
Voila.
Well, look at there. He's got his own.
Except since he moved out, Kathy and I were cleaning his room the other day and came across that, and it brought tears to my eyes. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put it out here in the ham shack.
There you go. That's a good place
for a while.
Sure. Absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah.
My dad and my grandfather, his dad, had consecutive calls.
Wow.
So PTO and PTN.
Jeez, that's neat.
Yeah.
And that's the guy that your granddad was the guy that Jeff worked with or something?
Yeah.
For a while?
Yeah, Jeff worked with my grandpa back in Fullerton at the post office.
Yeah, Larry Whitlatch.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he was a PTO. PT. That's my dad. So PTO.
PTO.
Yeah.
That's back when you got tested together. Your call signs would often be, together.
Yes.
If you took the test at the same time.
They did.
Yeah. I guess they still do that sometimes.
Yeah, actually, Derek and I took the test the same time, and we had consecutive calls.
Okay.
But he wanted to have Grandpa's calls, so
he changed, or he picked it up.
Yep.
DJ's muted, I think, or he's connecting his audio.
He's coming in from
I see Sam came in.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. That is not my dad's calls. That was my grandfather's calls, I believe. And I don't think anybody has taken my dad's calls.
So Larry was a ham?
Yes, he was.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
They got their license, when I was a kid. Jeez.
Huh.
Yeah, my dad's been a ham radio operator for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, WA6 is pretty early.
Yeah.
Application.
Yeah, I see DJ in there.
Yeah.
Where are you, DJ?
I'm in.
Hey, DJ.
I'm in Park Mojave.
Park Mojave?
Mojave.
Oh, he's at the river.
Oh, at the river. Oh, okay. So you're not going to be able to check in? Is that what you're saying?
Nice.
I got the 706.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, maybe.
Well, we could have queued the mic up for him.
Maybe we'll hear you on HF. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you have an antenna set up?
Yeah.
Obviously. No, I'm just going to use a dummy load.
Yeah. I just carry the mic around.
Yeah. I'm just asking stupid questions today. I'm sorry. Okay.
So how's the fishing, and are you having a good time?
We're having a good time. This is our last full day, and then tomorrow we'll pack up and I'll go to my in-laws for one night and then come home Friday morning.
Oh, very good. I figured you were out somewhere. I haven't seen you around, and you weren't on the mesh, so we figured that must be what's happening. Good for you.
Cool. Sounds like
so. I think Adam was going to take my dad's, but I'm not for certain. I guess if he wants it, he better do it soon.
There you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't even cost anything now.
Yeah.
Adam, he's a busy guy.
Yeah, so PTN is Derek. So that was my grandfather's calls. And then PTO, push to operate, was my dad's calls.
Oh, okay. You got them mixed up, basically.
But actually, even though my dad's deceased, I think his license is still current.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
They don't ever take them away. They let them expire. It's frustrating for people that want the call signs sometimes.
Well, I guess that would avoid some confusion if they dropped them and they handed it back out right away.
Yeah, I don't know if there might be a provision to do that if it's a family member. I'm trying to remember how that worked. I think there might be, because I had a friend, one of my oldest mentors, Elmer's, was his call. He died, and his son immediately picked up his call sign. So I don't know how he did that exactly.
Well, maybe because of a family member.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He was also a VE. In fact, he helped administer my test.
Speaking of the devil, the son's texting me.
That's what happens when you talk about the devil.
You want me to go take his phone away from him?
Oh, it's the other son.
Oh, the other son. Okay.
Hey, so I got one for you, Randy and Jeff.
What's that?
Picture somebody sent me. Let me see if I can. Oh, Adam sent it to me. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Did you finish your bench?
Yeah, well, yes, I'm still working on it, but
don't forget we're on YouTube, so whatever you show.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Oh well, yeah, I better be careful here then, huh?
I mean, not like anybody ever watches it, but
would I get in trouble for someone?
You never know. There was somebody watching. I actually had one viewer when I checked it. It was actually somebody watching.
I don't know what messages. Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, there's somebody watching right now.
I'll put my thumb in. Well, hang on.
Are you trying to edit it?
He's going to edit
this was an accidental discharge.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, I seen that one.
Gosh.
Oh, what is that?
That's a finger or something? No.
Is that a finger?
That's his rump.
That's his buttocks.
Yes. I heard that. I heard that's very common with cheap leather holsters and striker-fired pistols.
It's a good thing he probably wasn't appendix.
Yes.
Carry.
Boy, howdy.
So this is what you call lead in your.
Yeah. That's called yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, the little picture shows the holster where the trigger had caught the edge of it, and as he pushed it in, it went off.
Well, if you look at all the pictures, he had a all leather holster, and it went in and
nobody
actually
knows who's doing 440 Obed. Oh, there it is.
QST,
moved the trigger.
QST.
Oh, here we go.
This is Mike, WA6UIJ, and I'm going to be serving as the net control station for the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club 440 Informal Net this evening. I will do the roll call, and I'm going to do it based on the 2-meter check-ins. However, I think I'm going to do it from the bottom up, do it a little bit differently. So everybody kind of get ready and just kind of hang in there. So I'm going to start with Henry, KM6CQL, who is a visitor. Are you out there, Henry?
Visitors first. This is a unique, never been done thing, think.
Negative. Okay, how about Ed, KI6ADQ in Hemet?
KI6ADQ, Ed in Hemet.
Okay, Ed, thank you for the check-in. Let's go to Dave, KD6ZJZ.
Well, hello, Mike and the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I have no traffic.
Okay, Dave. Got a bit of scratch on you there, but I was able to make you out. So thanks for checking in there.
As usual.
Scott, KI6WOD.
Mike, good to hear you. This is Scott, KI6WOD. Thanks for doing the net. Also like to check in DJ because he is on Zoom, and I know he can't check in on this, but he's on Zoom, and he's going to try to make HF, I believe. So back to net control. Thanks, Mike.
Hey, Scott. Yeah, I had email with DJ, and I'm going to be doing roll call there, and I'm going to try to hear him. So he said he'll be trying to check in. Okay, let's see here. I guess we've got an early for Flip, but I'll give him a call anyway. K6WM. Okay, no Flip here, but he's got an early. Tina, WA6WFV. Okay, Tina, I think that was you trying to get in there. Would you make one more try at it? You were barely making the repeater, and then it would cut out. So let's give it one more try, Tina. Okay, Tina, I've got you checked in, but you're not in a good location for the repeater. Okay, let's go to Ed and our new extra in the club, KM6UWI.
Thank you, Mike. Good evening to you and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed, back to net control.
Okay, Ed. Well, just as a point of information, we, as a club, have a very high percentage of club members who are extra class. So I think it's much higher than the national average. So you've added to the tally there. Very good. Okay, Earl, KM6SPY. Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl East Emmett. No traffic, back to net control. Okay, Earl, a little bit of scratchiness into the repeater, but you did make it in there, so very good. Let's see here. Ron, KG6SOI.
Good evening, Mike and Nanette. This is Ron, KG6SOI, and congratulations to Ed also. That's all I have.
Okay, Ron, thanks a lot for the check-in. Good to hear you. Michael, KM6RRS.
This is Michael, KM6RRS from Mike. No traffic.
Okay, Michael, a little scratchy into the repeater, but you made it fine. Randy, K6RJA.
Well, I am present, Mike, and thanks for doing the net. This is K6RJA, back to net control.
Hey, Randy, thank you. Good signal. Pete, KJ6NRR.
Hiya, Mike. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. I have no traffic, so back to you.
Hey, Pete, and you're sounding good into the repeater. Have a good, strong signal there. Sam, KI6NME.
This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. Fine job, Mike. Back to you.
Okay, Sam, well, thank you for the check-in. I've got an early for Larry, KE6MAE. How about you, Steve, AJ6LN?
Hi, Mike, and the rest of the net. This is Steve, AJ6LN. Hey, remember when we used to sometimes start the net in the middle?
I don't remember that.
I do. In fact, there was one time I remember doing it in random fashion as well. Really keep people on their toes. Okay, let's see. Ken, N6HR. Can you make it into the repeater, Ken?
Not likely.
Okay, no Ken. George, W6GRH.
Good evening, Mike, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6GRH.
Hey, George, making it fine from Yucaipa. Edie, KN6EMT.
Hi, Mike. This is Edie, KN6EMT in East Hemet. No traffic back to net control.
Hey, Edie, thank you for the check-in this evening. Good to hear you. Gene, K6EMF. Okay, no Gene this evening on 440. How about Jeff, KB6CA?
This is Jeff, KB6CA. Thanks for doing the 440 net, Mike.
Hey, you're welcome, Jeff. Thank you for the check-in. Let's see. Dick, KF6BWH. Negative contact. Mike, KK6BUW.
This is Mike, KK6BUW. No traffic. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, Mike. A good solid signal there. And let's see here. Joe, N6AGB, Yucaipa. Joe, that may be you there. We're going to make it one more try. You were breaking the repeater, but I didn't have any audio. Would you try it one more time? Okay, Joe, I've got you checked in with no audio. You've got just enough signal to open the repeater, but I've got you checked in. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, do we have any other late or missed check-ins? Late or missed check-ins from anybody? Since I did this thing in reverse order, I've already called the visitors, so I'll take any check-ins late or missed. WA6UIJ. Okay, not hearing any. Okay, so we will close this net down here at 19:08 hours, and there will be a 220 net, and let's see, that will be handled by Randy. So we'll see you all over there, hopefully. So this is WA6UIJ, and I'll make one last call for any traffic. Okay, hearing no traffic, the net is now closed. 73s, thank you all very much for checking in. To 440, WA6UIJ will be clear.
This is K6RJA. Come back again? Yeah, he got you checked in. You break the repeater, but you don't have any audio. So I've been noticing that every week. I don't know what's going on, but you should have enough to hit that repeater. Yeah, it could be. There might be something in the way because, like I said, you break the squelch on the repeater, but you just don't have any audio for whatever reason. understand the pain there, but you probably have something in the way, or just might not be enough antenna. I don't know, but 25 watts should be doing it because it is on Little San G. Alrighty, Joe, I'll be looking forward to it. This is K6RJA, and I'll be calling the net, so I'll be looking forward to you. And monitoring anybody that needs an early K6RJA.
Glad I paid attention, seeing how I was voluntold to do the net.
Oh. Yeah.
I just might make it all the way through this thing without having to take off.
I noticed that.
Well, the problem is, the longer you wait, the later it gets. That means the later you're going to have to drive down and come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Although it is a beautiful drive.
It is, yeah.
I've seen it.
Unless I want to make her mad and just tell her to catch a bed down there.
Hey, the buses are running.
Yep. No, she's a good woman.
And you'd be a dead man.
Yeah. I'd be sleeping outside.
Yeah.
Going over to Sam's house.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to get this thing started here pretty sudden. So I'm going to mute back again.
All right.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC. This is Randy, K6RJA, and I'll be your obedient net control operator for the Magic 220 band. So this is a very informal net, and I'll be calling the names who checked in on 2 meters. So if I miss you, or if somebody hears somebody checking in and I don't acknowledge them, please relay it. Be appreciated. Okay, give me a second. We'll get this bad boy going. Announcements are, let's see what announcements. We have the Zoom meeting going on. You should have a link via Jeff. So you still got time to jump on in. And the club is starting testing again, and that'd be the end of July. If you're interested, wanting to upgrade, or know somebody that'd like to, get a hold of Pete. He is the guy, and that'd be KJ6NRR. One way or another, I believe it's through the web page you can reach him. His email address and contact information there. So, without further ado, we are going to start this bad boy, so buckle down and put your helmets on. Righty, we were were in reverse the last time, so I'm going to go from the top. Joe, N6AGB, are you out there? You're lacking in 440, Joe. You're making up in 220. Great signal, by the way. Mike, KK6BUW. For the check-in, Mike, you're appreciated, and you got a good signal coming in, by the way. Jeff cannot hear me, but he's going to check in on Edna, and I'm waiting for his reply. Alrighty, Jeff, KB6CA, I forgot to do that, and I got you, checked in. Alrighty, Gene, I think you're tied up with your net tonight, but K6EMF, are you out there? Hearing none, we're going to go down to one of my favorite persons in the world, Edie, KN6EMT, are you out there? Thank you, Edie. Great signal, by the way. Amazing how it jumps over that mountain. George, I don't know. I don't think George does 220. W6GRH, are you out there? Well, no contact with George, and I know Ken don't, so I'm not even going to bother. And we're going to go down to old Loose Nichols out there in the hinterlands. AJ6LN, Steve.
Hey, Randy, this is Steve, AJ6LN. I'm listening to that trivia net. Question was, what is the fastest animal on the earth? And it's not a cheetah. I think it's one of the falcons.
Wow, how about that? I never would have thought. Anyhow, I'm going to have to get that frequency later on and listen in on that. All right, and thanks for that, by the way, Steve, and good signal. Sam, KI6NME, a.k.a. Captain Sunshine.
Well, thank you, Wrangler of all the Jersey Maze. This is Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. Checking in. Back to you, boss.
All I can say is moo, Sam, moo. And thanks for the check-in. Pete doesn't do 220. Dave wasn't here. Randy's here, and I'm checking him in. Michael. KM6RRF.
Oh, good. Good.
Gotcha, Mike. Thanks for the check-in. Sounding great. Ron, KG6SOI. Are you out there?
Don't listen to you.
Okay, I got the hint. I've been dumped by Cuter. Alrighty, Earl, it's your turn. KM6SPY.
Couldn't hear him.
Earl, thanks for the check-in. Sounding great. Amazing how this thing gets over that mountain, I'll tell you. All right, Mike, it's your turn. WA6UIJ.
Hey, Randy. Thank you very much for doing the net this evening. You got a booming signal, but I've got a line of sight on you from right here. Anyway, no further traffic, and back to net control.
Gotcha, Mike. Thanks for the check-in. It's pretty light and scratchy, but I did get you checked in. I imagine it's at HT. Okay, Ed, the proud recipient of an extra class license, KM6UWI.
Note of interest, you know, it was 2 years ago, field day at SPARC, that got me interested in my license, so I owe it all to you guys. KM6UWI, back to net control, and I won't be here for HF. Thank you.
You got an early.
I got you down as an early for that, Ed, and thanks for the check-in. A little scratchy, and yeah, we all do our best around here. I won't go any further than that. Tina, WA6WFB, are you with us on 220 tonight?
I am here, Tina, WA6WFB.
the check-in. Flipper doesn't do. Scott's still here, so he's got no excuse. KI6WOD.
I'm just kidding you, Randy. I got you on that one, didn't I? I was mouthing it so he could read my lips through the Zoom, but he wasn't hearing any audio. So, all right, Randy, thanks for doing the net. Back to you. No traffic.
Hey, Scotty, don't make me laugh while I'm doing the net, by God. You're going to make me choke to death. All righty. You're not work, buddy. You got me. Dave, KD6ZJZ.
I was like, I can't hear him. KD6ZJZ, no traffic.
I was going to tell him to unmute. Anyhow, thanks for the check-in, Dave. That has it for our members. So, is there any late or missed members that want to jump in here? Now's the time. Well, just hearing crickets, we're going to swoop on over to the visitors section. And the first guy up is Ed, KI6ADQ. Well, good evening, Ed, and you're a little scratchy, but I got you, and I got you checked in, and thanks for the participation. And now we're going to go to Henry, KN6CQL. Here in crickets, now I know there's got to be a pile of visitors that wants to check in, so just come with your call signs, and I'll try to get them wrote down. Now's your time. I'm amazed. Hearing none, I am going to repeat the announcements one more time, and Zoom is still going on. We got a few minutes left to enjoy. And let's see, the club giving out or giving test again on the end of July. Bug Pete, he loves being bugged, and all his information will be on the website. So, without further ado, I'm going to close the wonderful 220 net down at 19 and 24 minutes, and this is your obedient net control operator, K6RJA, operating out of the beautiful downtown Beaumont. 73 is all, and make sure and jump over to the HF net on 3945, and that'll be happening at 7:30. Good night to all.
Good job, Randy.
Thanks a lot for doing it, Randy.
Way to go, Jersey, mate.
Toot up, toot up. I'm ready. Oh, that's 3 noise.
Actually, Sam, the obedient net control operator came from Beanie and Cecil. Remember, and your obedient serpent is? A Bob Clampett cartoon?
I remember. Scott's got his thing.
You know what's sad is that I can remember dumb crap like that, but if I was to, remember how to make $1 million overnight, I'd forget.
Oh, if you do remember, let me know.
I will try.
Yeah, thanks.
I got you good, didn't I, Randy?
You got me good. I was going to tell you to unmute. I'm looking at you talk on Zoom.
It occurred to me about a second before he actually keyed up that it was a trick. I was like, he's fooling. It's like, yep, sure enough.
Gotta have
At
fun.
first, I was shocked.
Right?
I have to
That's
say.
it. No, that was classic. I liked it.
I'm like, so what's wrong?
That's the running joke in our.
Yeah.
The other ones that the boys like is when we do this and we talk, because you can't hear. They like to read lips, so if you cover up, they don't like that.
Yeah, but they get back at you.
Huh?
Yeah, but they get back at you.
Take Ed
When they don't want to hear you, they take their hearing aids out.
Yep.
That's true.
You used to shut them off.
Yeah.
He'd look at you and go, I'm not listening.
It's one of those guys. One of my customers has one of those Bluetooth hearing aids.
Yeah, I
And
have.
he actually had me call him while I was at his house, so he could understand what I was saying.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
That's cool.
They're really nice.
He's really bad. In fact, I think he had.
I'm wondering if I got the Bluetooth adapter for my Yaesu radio, if it would let me hook right into my hearing aids.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I know those Yaesus. They've supported that for a long time, but it doesn't seem to be a popular thing. I don't know.
Yeah, you know the new radio. I think it only connects to. I think their PPT switch or something like that. And,
is that what it is?
But they got that other one out that's supposed to connect. It's just a box. It don't even have knobs or anything on it.
Oh, really?
And it's all Bluetooth from off your phone, and it runs through your vehicle's Bluetooth system. So the mic and the speakers and everything. Supposedly. And in fact, I think Anytone has one also, but it really doesn't run off your phone. It has the knobs and whatnot.
I know the Bluetooth does inject a delay. It can be very small, but when you consider it's both ways, it can be noticeable.
Yeah, well, I was kind of interested in that. Go ahead, Scott.
Does yours have Bluetooth, Sam?
I think he does, yeah, because he's the one that's got the necklace. You don't know he's got it because he wears it inside his shirt. And I think if the telephone rings, it takes over automatically.
Cool.
And if he's watching TV, that comes over. But if the telephone rings, that'll take over. Wife is last.
I guess it's time.
Yeah, I forgot I had to get fired up and tuned up.
I've got 45 seconds. My watch says
less than a minute.
35 seconds. What does my computer say? Computer's about the same. About 25 seconds. I got that program that synchronizes my clock, for doing digital work. Five seconds. Sounds clear. All right, I muted the meeting. There's somebody off frequency there.
Hello, radio, KSX Enemy.
Hi there, Sam. This is Mike, WA6UIJ, and I'm going to be working as the net control station for the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club here on 75 meters. QST, QST, QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6paparadioCharlie.org, W6PRC. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for the announcements, we had one about the fact that we'll be doing testing in July. And for VE testing, please contact Pete,
KJ6NRR, and he'll be taking reservations. It is by appointment only. Let's see. Have I missed any announcements? Anybody have any other announcements or any that I might have missed? WA6UIJ.
Cal Mesa is holding testing 2. I think it's on Thursdays, Ed said. If you need to get a hold of anybody over there, Dan's the one to get a hold of. KS6NME. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sam, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Any other announcements? Okay, please stand by and we'll proceed with the 75-meter roll call. And let's see here. Let's go with Joe, N6, AGB. Negative contact. Mike, KK6, BUW. Dick, KF6, BWH.
DJ can hear Mike.
Jeff, KB6, CA.
Hi, Mike. This is Jeff, KB6CA. I've got high SWR.
Okay, Jeff. All right. Don't blow out a final there. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's go to George, W6, GRH.
I can hear George.
Hey, George, I heard you in there. You're down there in the noise, but I did hear you in there. So good job making it over to Banning here. Let's see here. Ken, N6, HR. Steve, AJ6LN.
Good evening, Mike. Yeah, this is Steve, AJ6LN. You're coming in here good solid 9.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, you're good S9 as well. So a good contact there. And I know Sam is there, KI6NME.
This is Kilo India 6 November, Mike Elko. Got you at 20 over, Mike. Mighty fine job.
Okay, well, you're 20 over here as well. Pete, KJ6NRR.
Hi, Mike. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Okay, Pete, you got a good 20 over signal. Very good copy. Randy, K6RJA.
Howdy ho, Mike. This is Randy, K6RJA, with absolutely no traffic. Back to net control.
Okay, Randy, thank you. Good signal there. Michael, KM6RRS.
He's not set up for HF yet.
Okay, Sam, thank you very much. Ron, KG6SOI.
Well, good evening, Mike and Nanette. This is Ron, KG6SOI. Have you 10 over, Mike?
Okay, Ron, thank you. I've got you S9.
I got him 30
Let's see, Earl, KM6SPY.
Mike 30 over. Earl's weak.
Okay, I think Earl was in there. Can I get a confirmation from somebody else, possibly?
KI6NMA, affirmative.
Thank you very much. He was real light, but I did hear him there barely. Okay, I'll check myself in. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. And GJ is going to try to check in from somewhere out in the desert, I think. DJ, KJ6UUS. Do you copy? Okay, I believe I heard DJ there. Barely heard him, but I think he was there. Could I get a confirmation?
Loud and clear. DJ signal was loud and clear, Mike.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, let's see here. I've got an early for Ed, KM6UWI. Tina, WA6WFV. Okay, I think we had an early on flip, but K6WM.
Roger.
Okay, Scott, KI6WOD.
Hey, Mike, again, thanks for doing the net. This is Scott, KI6WOD. No traffic. Back to you, Mike.
You're weak as usual.
Okay, there was a station there that I could not make out. Could somebody give me a relay, please?
Yeah, it was Scott. He's there.
Said he was there. Okay, Scott was there. Thank you. And Dave, KD6ZJZ.
Good evening, Mike, the rest of the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I heard almost everybody on HF. Earl was really spotty. Back to net control.
Okay, Dave, you've got a great signal there. Good signal. Okay, do we have any other late or missed club members that would like to check in? Late or missed club members? Hearing none, do I have a relay? Okay, let's go down to visitors. Let's go with Ed, KI6ADQ. Okay, Ed, I do copy you. Thank you very much for checking in. All right, do we have any other visitors that would like to check in at this time? This is WA6UIJ, Mike in Banning. Okay, not hearing any. I guess this would complete the 75-meter roll call. And does anybody have any other traffic at this time? WA6UIJ. Alrighty, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month at the Beaumont City Hall, Room 2. However, due to COVID-19, we are doing the club meeting via Zoom, so not sure when we'll be opening up that facility. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your email and visit our website at w6prc.org. I want to thank all of you who've checked in this evening. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. And for all of you Diddy chasers, those that are interested in CW, you can go to SPARC 2 and stand by for any traffic that you might hear. You can give us a call. There'll be typically 3 of us that are doing some CW this evening. So the net is now closed at 19:38 hours. 73s to everybody. Want to wish everybody a good evening, and please stay healthy. This is WA6UIJ.
I got to zoom back up. Yeah.
Hey, DJ, could you hear us out there?
Everybody, including you.
Everybody?
Okay.
Everybody.
He heard everybody. Man, I'll tell you what, your bandwidth sucks, DJ. You're very broken.
Yeah.
Frozen
I'm on
picture.
my wife.
You're using a phone or something? Yeah. It's real spotty. But you heard everybody.
See you guys later.
That's great.
DJ had a great signal coming in.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't hear him all that well. I heard him, but I couldn't tell what he was saying.
I was only running 50 watts.
You're running 50, okay. Wow. You
Yeah,
guys
he was loud and clear to me.
Scott, for some reason, I could barely hear Scott on HF. I don't know what it is about that. It's so weird.
I don't know why I wasn't getting out. Could you hear me? Anybody else hear me?
You were weak.
I can hear you.
You were booming into me, Scotty.
You guys are right next door to each other, probably, right?
Yeah, like our antennas are probably touching.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to get some dinner.
Okay.
Hopefully my wife will call me soon so I don't have to be up half the night.
Well, hopefully, God, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
Have a great evening.
Yeah, thanks. That's okay. Got to do what I got to do.
Too bad. I heard Ukaipa there was an incident. But you might check the maps before you
I'll
leave.
check that before I head out. Yeah.
Right.
It might be over now.
Hey, good to see everybody.
Take care.
Take care.
Likewise.
Bye. See you, Sam.
7-3,
Be
guys.
safe going down that hill.
All right.
7-3, Scott. All right. Ending this meeting. End meeting. And we are going to close out our YouTube. Uh-oh. Here we are. All right. Bye, guys. End of stream.